Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? I am Mayor Andrew Goczkowski, and for the last 5 years, I have been so humbled to serve as your mayor. I want to thank Chamber leadership for all their work that they do. Executive Director Lombardo, Board President Williams, and the entire 26 board. We are so grateful for your partnership and for your service. So let's please give them a round of applause. I considered going through the whole list of elected officials again because that was on my script, but we're gonna not. I just want to say briefly, the elected officials that I serve with on the city level are some of the best civil servants I've had the privilege of getting to know in all my years of government service. We have a wide array of views on the council, and there are things that we agree on and there are things that we disagree on, but most importantly, they all are very good at disagreeing without being disagreeable, and at the end of the day, we all come together. So it's great. If the members of the council could just stand and be recognized. Thank you all so much. I'm going to talk about our city staff in a moment, but I also want to recognize there are a number of people here today who are solely in a volunteer capacity on city commissions, whether it's on the library board. We have our great library board that's represented here today. We have members from the Planning and Zoning Board, from the Board of Police and Fire Commissioners. These are citizens that live among all of us, that give their time, they get next to no recognition, and a big part of why we're being so successful as a city is because of the work that they do behind the scenes. So if you're on one of our commissions, please stand up and be recognized as well. In addition to our school board, I feel like that's an important thing as well. All right, and finally, our city staff. So we have a group of highly skilled individuals that make our city work for businesses and families each and every day. From permitting to public safety to plowing our roads when there's snow or ice, they are the team behind the scenes that makes so much of what we do possible. So I'd like to ask the members of the city staff who are here today to rise, and finally, one more applause. Come on and stand up. Thank you all so much. So all of these people that just stood before you, these are the people who make the City of Des Plaines work. Last year, when I stood up and I said that we all shared a vision, a plan, and a commitment to move our community forward together, these are the people that enabled that to happen. But this morning, we are no longer at that strategic crossroads. Today, we have strategic alignment from our entire city council and our dedicated, professional, capable city staff. And that's something that is very rare. It's something that many municipalities cannot say, and it's exactly why the City of Des Plaines is able to say that we are on our way. Now, this isn't a slogan. It's a statement that's backed up by the numbers, the projects, and the partnerships that I'm about to walk you all through. And every single one of them connects back to the same questions that we ask every single day. Does this decision make Des Plaines a better place to do business? And does it make Des Plaines a better place to raise a family? If the answer is yes, then we move. We sometimes move aggressively. We move assertively. And during the last year, we moved quite a bit, big time. If we're serious about being on our way, we have to start where any business audience would start, with the bottom line. The city's general fund revenues have outperformed our budget expectations. Sales tax, motor fuel tax, food and beverage taxes, they all grew, allowing reinvestment in key services here in the city. That's what policy stability looks like. It may not make headlines, but it shapes every single investment decision that we make on behalf of the city. These strong fundamentals are not just numbers on a page. They're fueling visible change right here in our community, in our neighborhoods, starting with our downtown. The city purchased the historic bank building at 678 Lee Street, and we partnered with David Villegas, who's here today. If we could all give him a little applause. David is the operator behind the Foxtail on the Lake over by Lake Opeka that's been so successful. And today he's working long hours, I know, on a project that has a name called The Dime. The Dime honors the bank building's banking heritage, and it's going to bring a renowned restaurateur to a nearly 100-year-old landmark. It's going to help redefine our downtown, build on the success of the Displays Theater, and attract additional investment all the way down the corridor. We're working towards a spring 2027 grand opening, and it will be the first of just many big things that are going to be coming to downtown Displays in the year or two ahead. This is exactly the vision of our ReDDP Downtown Economic Development Strategy, adopted about a year ago. This plan focuses on destination dining, modernizing and energizing the downtown corridor, adding housing, and creating a sense of place that keeps people coming back again and again. Under that strategy, we're pursuing restaurant incentives, we're targeting key opportunity sites for redevelopment, and we're activating ground floor storefronts that have been vacant for many years. We've invested in multiple priority properties near the train station and along Minor and Lee Streets to add new restaurants, new public space, and a welcoming southern green space gateway to downtown, all designed to increase foot traffic, to create more customers for you all, the business community, and to grow the tax base that supports core city services throughout our community. Downtown is our city's front door, but that's just the beginning. Across our nearly 15 square miles, development activity last year hit levels that would be the envy of any suburb in our region. Total construction value in 2025 reached about $187 million, nearly double the year before, with most of that in non-residential projects. That 93% year-over-year increase is very real momentum, and is because of each of you in our business community and our dedicated staff and elected officials. From facilities that fuel technology to logistics hubs, Displays now has over 1 million square feet of brand new Class A industrial and tech space under construction or planned. This includes major data, logistics, and advanced industrial campuses here in our community. In January, the City Council also approved a 137,000 square foot Costco Business Center with a 24-pump gas station along Devon Avenue. This is right across the highway from the Rivers Casino. This is only the second business center in the entire Chicagoland region. This is not just another store, to be clear. It's a major national brand that sought out and chose Displays for a specialized format. It's putting us firmly on the map with site selectors for other entities and investors. Meanwhile, our restaurant and retail scene continues to expand. In 2025, a wave of new restaurants opened, from national names like Cava and Guzman y Gomez to local favorites coming back like Little Villa. The City Council also approved a 150-unit Heritage Woods supported living facility on Gulf Road. This adds some much-needed senior housing, and we were able to get a $200,000 contribution towards a brand new ambulance with the Displays Fire Department. This all put together is exactly what momentum looks like. We are truly on our way, and recognition is rolling in. In the U.S. News & World Report's 2025-2026 Best Places to Live rankings, Displays was on the list in the top 20 nationwide, and we ranked 10th within the state of Illinois. Congratulations to everyone in this room. You are why we are shining brighter each and every day. None of the business growth that I described happens in a vacuum. Entrepreneurs take risks, and the City of Displays believes that we need to find ways to support them when they do that. That is why, in 2025, we revamped our already successful Business Assistance Grant Program. We made it more flexible and easier to use for projects of up to $1 million of investment, from build-outs and equipment to facade improvements. We also streamlined the application so that businesses spend less time on paperwork and more time expanding and serving customers. Whether you're a storefront opening your first entity here in the city or an established business ready to expand, the program now meets you where you are to help you make these investments. But again, these are not handouts to businesses in our community. They're strategic partnerships that deliver a return for businesses, their neighbors, and our entire tax base. All that private sector investment depends on one basic truth. The city itself has to work. Bringing in new businesses without maintaining roads, pipes, sewers, and facilities, they won't grow or stay here in our community. That is why our infrastructure spending isn't just paying bills. It's a strategic tool to build the city that works for businesses and families. In 2025, the city completed a record-breaking $19.2 million in capital construction. This includes your alleys, your streets, water, drainage, sewer systems, traffic improvements, and more. We are paying now in a way that we will all benefit for decades to come. Facility improvements were completed or advanced at City Hall, at our Public Works facility, at all 3 fire stations, and our new police department. The police department's addition and remodeling project is now complete, providing our officers with significantly improved work environments, and I'm sure that we're all going to reap the benefits of that for a long time to come. So let's thank our Public Works department for all the great work that they did on these projects. All of these investments are what it means to invest in a city's bones. When the bones are strong, businesses and families can thrive. Parents can count on clear streets after a snowstorm, kids can play in parks without flooding, and seniors can access care without worrying about failing infrastructure. Strong bones are only part of the story, though. I want to be direct with you. No one wants to invest in a community where they don't feel safe, and families don't want to move to a city where they're worried about crime. The good news is that crime here in Des Plaines is way down. It's declined for the 3rd straight year, from 2023 to 2024 and 2025, but more importantly, our numbers are below pre-pandemic levels. The chief and I talk all the time about this, and the way that we've invested in policing has paid off in dramatic ways. Our police department, at a time when many police departments are struggling to staff up, we are fully staffed. The Des Plaines Police Department is a destination department, and we added 7 new officers in 2025, allowing us to provide the highest level of service in a way that many communities truly struggle. Just as important as enforcement is engagement. In 2025, the police department held 116 community outreach events across schools, businesses, neighborhood groups, building relationships that help keep our communities safe and engaged with our police department. Our fire department is also hard at work. We responded to more than 11,000 incidents in 2025, most of them EMS calls. We completed a comprehensive community risk assessment to guide how we're deploying the resources to keep people safe, and we conducted thousands of inspections and plan reviews to support safe growth in our community. Altogether, our fire crews saved an estimated $9.8 million in property damage, a better than 90% save rate, and it's thanks to their great training and their rapid response. So let's thank our police and fire departments, please. Safe streets and strong emergency response do not happen in isolation. Everything that I've described today has been a team effort, and no partner has been more important to the city's economic development than the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber's mission is to foster business growth, to provide professional development, and to influence public policies that benefit the entire business community. These goals are perfectly aligned with our city's vision. When we work together, we are all stronger. When we recruit together, we're more persuasive. And when we advocate together, we are louder. I encourage every business in Des Plaines, new and established, to join the Chamber. Membership enhances your visibility. It provides valuable networking and educational opportunities, and it supports advocacy for the issues that matter the most to your bottom line. In 2025, the city and the Chamber worked side by side to welcome new businesses, to support existing ones, to promote events, and to tell the Des Plaines story to the region. I want that partnership to continue to deepen in 2026. Over the coming years, that will mean bringing the dime from concept to opening, completing key industrial and logistics projects along Devon and Mount Prospect roads, and continuing to modernize the bones of the city, our roads, our water systems, and our public safety facilities. Now, a year ago, I told you that the job of revitalizing, rejuvenating, renewing, revamping, and redefining Des Plaines is a team effort. That hasn't changed. What has changed is the evidence that we have in front of us. Once again, we earned top 250 cities nationwide and number 10 in Illinois with the U.S. News & World Report. We nearly doubled our construction value year over year with $187.2 million in construction. We reduced crime for a 3rd straight year and we're trending below historic norms. We advanced Vetter Pharma's $285 million clinical manufacturing facility that's going to be opening on Algonquin Road. We drove $30 million in new industrial projects also along Mount Prospect Road in that same corridor. We approved the area's 2nd Costco Business Center. We are working towards launching the Dime, as I said, a world-class dining spot in our historic downtown bank building. Thanks to you, the evidence is obvious. We are definitely on our way, but we're not there yet, and we need every person in this room to keep moving with us. Here's what I'm asking of you all today. I have a list. So number one, invest. If you have a business or you're looking to open a business or you've thought about opening a business, now's the time. Please expand, upgrade your space, open a second location. There's never been a better time to do this in our community. Our business assistance grants are more flexible than ever, and our City Hall team is ready and willing to help make this a reality. Number two, hire locally. Des Plaines has the workforce. We are an enormous city in the Chicagoland region. Please help us keep talent here in our community. Hire locally when you can. Number three, engage. Come to city council meetings. Attend the chamber's events. Give us your feedback. Let us know what's working, what we need to do better at, and on where you see opportunity for us to take advantage of a situation for the betterment of our entire community. Number four, tell the story. Each of you here tonight, or today, this morning, are the best ambassadors that Des Plaines has. When you talk to your customers, when you engage with your suppliers and your peers, let them know what's happening here and that they should come and they should invest and they should grow and become part of our community. Tell them that we are on our way. More importantly, please shop local. We have some amazing businesses here in the city, and it's incumbent upon each of us to keep them there by supporting them and giving them our dollars when we have the chance to do so. As a kid who spent his formative years here in Des Plaines, thank you, Brad. It remains an incredibly humbling experience to serve as your city's mayor. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you that are gathered here today. Your dedication and hard work in our community do not go unnoticed, and I sincerely thank each of you for your invaluable service. Together, we are truly on our way, and we're showing the region and the state what happens when business success and family life pull in the same direction. So let's keep building on this momentum. Thank you all.